This is so beautiful. It's beautiful. Hello, and welcome to Spirit Forest. I'm going to give you an update on my roof at home for those of you, and I'll talk about it later, what that's about. But the sun is setting, and a lot of times I like to enjoy it with you. And was kind of hoping you'd want to enjoy it with me too. There's a different smell in the air. I don't know. Not sure I like it. I think it's the close of summer. Well, it is the close. It's summer's done, but it's the starting of the cold season. And I don't think I'm ready for it. I always get a little down when the tent's gonna be coming down. I always get just a little sad. Because I miss these times. Let's look at the sun for just a little bit, because it was a beautiful day today. And I think it's going to be a really nice sunset too, right through the grass. Like, it looks really pretty through the grass. And I don't think my camera's going to capture it the way it really looks, but it's kind of breezy, and the way the grass. Let me just show you. Yeah, and the camera, it never gives it justice though. But you see how it like shines inside that grass area? Isn't that just beautiful? It's really peaceful. It's moments like these that make me never want to leave. But I just want to stay here. It's even really pretty behind me, with all the aspens and the wildflowers. I got a bunch of flowers, purple flowers right next to my sign. Thank you for joining me on this video. I can never just talk about one thing on a video. I thought that we would spend the night together, and we would just hang out inside the tent. Oh, I think Rocky wants to join us. You coming? You guys see him. You coming? You coming to join us? Yeah? Oh, such a good boy. He's stinky. He was eating a bunch of sticks today. I took his collar off because he was getting I don't know, he's itching a lot, so I took it off. He seems to be a lot better without his collar on right now. Yeah. You're really close to the camera, buddy. Yeah. Why don't you sit over there or something? Can you move? Can you move? Go around the camera. Thank you. Hang out with us, Rox. Just hang out. Chill out. Okay, fart somewhere else. Okay, go. You stink. Go upwind, downwind. Sorry. Should totally edit that out, but I've been so not editing my videos lately. Because I've been told that you guys like the real stuff. He's potent. No more sticks, Rocky. No more sticks. Ugh. Yeah, maybe that's the new smell in the air. Anyways, I don't know why I think that's funny. I don't know. So I'm here by myself, ending the season. Let's see, I have another weekend here. So I have this weekend, and then the following weekend I already have plans. I gotta do some stuff. I'm actually going to a different state. So I'm leaving, I'm traveling. And then the next weekend I'm here. Hope to shoot some videos for you guys. I don't know what. I think I might want to go for a hike, because I think I'm due for a hike. I have a lot of hiking videos right now, so I think I'm due for a hike. And I gotta bring all the stuff down to the city that's inside the tent. So I gotta do that next week. I'm out here. You don't know this because these videos are posting later, because I was really delayed in my editing. I just know that this video is going to post pretty late. But the tent's coming down earlier than usually it does, because I have to, and I'll probably talk about this in a future video too, but I have to find people to help me take the tent down. And I have to work around their schedule, you know, and I found the girl's daddy's gonna help me take the tent down, and I had to work around his schedule, so we will be taking the tent down then. And I guess I'll film it, because I film it every year, so I'll film it, but I probably won't make it like a big deal about it. It'll probably just be a short video. I'm not gonna go into the whole how we take it down and all that, because I've been doing, I think I have 3 videos of that already, or 2 videos of that. So I'm just gonna take a video of it just coming down so you guys can see it. It's kind of like the end of the season, you know, kind of ends it a little bit. But I want to let you know that that taking the tent down is not the end of my videos. So a lot of people are like, oh well, I guess we'll see you later. You know, no. I promise a video a week, and I will give you a video a week. So I will either be hiking or doing something, or coming back up here and camping. It's just I won't be camping in the tent, the big tent. I'll be camping in smaller tents, or my Viking tent, or something like that. But I promise you at least a video a week, so you can still keep in touch with me, you know, during those winter months. And I keep talking about I have something planned, so we're going to be talking about it soon, and I want to talk about my classes and stuff like that for next year, and my events and everything, so that you guys are all informed, and you know. So if you feel like making plans, you can. I'm a planner, so I usually know way ahead of time what my schedule's like. Oh, I think we only have like maybe a half hour left of the sun. But I'm not going to talk this whole time, so I'm going to eventually end up going. What's he doing over there? Do you see him? There he is. What you doing, buddy? Rex, what are you doing over there? He's just eating grass. I think he's got a stomach ache. Yeah, that dog always has some sort of issue. Okay, I'm looking right into the sun, so let me turn just a little bit. And that's a little better for me. That's a little better. So I am going to spend some time in the city after the tent is down. It's my friends have missed me, and I've missed my friends, you know, and I need to spend time with my friends, or else I won't have friends. And it's important to take time with your friends. So I'm gonna do that for a couple weeks. So I'm gonna stay in the city once the tent's down. So, but again, I don't know, like this video is posting later, so I might have a video next week of me camping up here. Because I might, for me, I'll be taking like 2 weeks off from filming, but for you, you probably wouldn't notice the difference, so I don't even know why I'm bringing it up. But I'm just letting you know, because you guys like me to be honest and kind of talk about what's going on and stuff, and it's time for me to hang out with friends and my family and be a little bit more involved in stuff, and maybe possibly date. I have gone on a couple dates. I will let you know if it's something big. I'll let you know. Oh, you'll find out anyways, I'm sure, but because they would be coming out here. But so far, nothing big. Just having fun. He looks so cute. Just sitting in the grass. Like, I wonder what he's thinking. You know what I think he's doing? I think Rocky's having a buffet of deer poop. So he's just sitting there eating deer poop. And I wonder why my dog is so stinky. Oh well. Oh well. So I think I'm going to continue to watch the sunset. It's kind of like one of the things that I do is I sit out here in the grass and watch the sunset. And then I am going to, I'm going to see you at the tent later, and I'm going to talk about my roof. For those of you, and I'll briefly talk about it right now, is that I have a story, and I invite you to listen to the story. It is the video titled, "Why Did I Do It?" I think that's what the title is, the video. And it is about how I decided to not replace the roof on my house and decided to buy this land instead. And I've been asked multiple times, how is my roof doing? Because it's at the point of leaking. And I want to give you an update on that. But I'm going to do that when I get inside the tent. So we're going to light some candles and hang out inside the tent, nice and cozy. I'm not going to have a fire because we're currently right now, we're kind of in a shortage of water. And so we're kind of in this drought, and there's not a fire ban, but it's up to extreme right now in regards to danger. So I'm not even gonna have a fire in my stove currently right now. Okay, let's just watch the sunset for right now. Hello. It's a beautiful night. It really is. I'm going to take off my shoes right now. It's dark outside. And do you like these lights that I got? Got it from my subscriber, Anne. Anne, thank you so much for the lights. Actually, one of my strands of my other solar lights, the ones that go on my little headboard there, I don't know if it broke or just, it doesn't work anymore. So, thank you for that. I think it's kind of blurry in the camera. Am I right? Like, I can't tell because like my screen's only like that big. I'm gonna bring my candles over a little closer because it's on rollers. So let's do that. I think that might help. So now I have my candles right next to us. That helps a little bit, huh? Yeah. So there's my candles right next to us. I really like the candles. I really do. And I love my blanket still. I love this blanket. It's become my precious. It's gonna be going back home soon to the city. Do you hear the dog barking? Is he still barking? Yeah, still barking. This dog must be scared of the dark as well because it has been barking for the last 30 minutes straight. And I bet this dog is pretty far away from here. It's just that I'm in this valley and everything echoes. Like if somebody talks, it's pretty far away. I don't know how to judge that. I don't know. If somebody talks down towards the end of the valley, I can hear them here. I can almost make out their words. So probably most of the time people can hear me talking to you. Did I go blurry again? Yeah. There's just certain noises that I have a hard time with. One of them is dogs barking. It's kind of like, you know, some people are like nails on a chalkboard type thing, and I'm like, it's dog barking. It's also babies crying, which I had 2 babies, and when they cried, I was like, stop crying. And then snoring. Yeah. It's really hard for me to date someone who snores because I will never get sleep because I'm up all night. So those are like probably the 3 sounds that I have a hard time with. I don't even know why I mentioned that. I guess you're just learning more and more about me through these videos. And this year I seem to be opening up a lot. So you just learn more and more about me. So, shall we talk about my roof? Yes, let's talk about the roof. So, let's see. I think I have to give some of you a recap because I can't assume that everyone who's watching this right now has watched that video. So I'm going to give another recap. Now I know I did earlier in the video, but I'm going to give a little more detailed one because as I was thinking about it, I was like, you need to know more information. And if you want to know more detail than what I'm talking about, check out that video I was talking about earlier. Okay, so I was in a situation where I purchased, after my divorce, I bought the house from my ex-husband. So I bought out his half. But then I was stuck with a house that had a bad roof. And there was a lot of hail in the area, and everyone around me got a free roof from their insurance company. Free, you know. And my insurance company came out and said, okay, well, I called them and they said, get 3 roofers on the roof and find out if you need your roof replaced before we come out there because we don't want to create a claim. And I'm like, okay. So I got 3 roofers up there. And then my insurance company came out, went up on the roof and said, well, your roof is damaged. So because there were too many people walking on your roof. so we are not going to replace your roof. And I was like, but you told me to get people up there. The guy was extremely rude, and like, I think I mentioned it in another video too. It was like a cartoon, and he had this like stamp, and he just stamped it in red letters and said, denied, you know, and like gave it to me. And I was like, and of course I had a roofer there with me who was like guaranteeing me that he can talk the insurance company into replacing my roof. Yeah, that didn't happen. So I tried to change insurance companies, and I couldn't, because by him hitting the deny on the piece of paper meant that there was a claim on my roof. There was a claim on my house. So no insurance company would take me. It was very frustrating. It was a very frustrating time. So I had quotes, lots of quotes to get my roof replaced. And the quotes I was getting was about between $18,000 to $20,000. Yes, that's a lot of money to replace a roof. So you might be asking me, why is it costing that much money to replace the roof? Well, I was trying to be environmentally friendly, and I bought 21, I think it's 21 or 22. Let's say 21. I had bought 21 solar panels on my roof. So each of those solar panels, well, I can go into that later, but that's probably another story for another time. So to take those solar panels off my roof, you need an electrician, and then you need people to go up there to take it off. And so I was quoted $5,000 to take off those solar panels. And I was just like, so that brings my roof now down to, I don't know, let's just ballpark it, $15,000 from the roofer itself. And I'm like, whoa, that's a lot of money. I don't have $15,000 just sitting in my account, you know. Maybe some people do, but I don't, you know. I'm trying to make ends meet and stay in the house for my kids. So I don't know. Then I found this land. Oh, I was saving money. I ended up saving $12,000 for my roof replacement. And then I found this land. And this land cost $12,000. And I was like, who needs a roof? Yeah, so the story is basically I used my $12,000 to buy this land and not buy a new roof. Yep. So yeah, that's the story of the roof. And that's like a little recap of my my other video. So, update. Because I've been asked so many times if I replace that roof, have I replaced that roof? And I've gotten multiple quotes again, and we're looking at $20,000, you know. And my next quote, I was trying to get a quote just to take the solar panels off. Just take them off. I don't even want them anymore. Like, just take them off. I don't really care. And that was $7,000 to take my solar panels off. Those solar panels, and this is a story for another time too. Those solar panels cost me $8,000 to buy them. And it's $7,000 to take them off. So, and that quote was actually recent. That quote I got within the last couple months. So I am constantly looking for ways to reduce this expense because, and I'm going to show you some pictures of my roof. I have a drone. I can take my drone up there so you could see it. Let's see if I'm good enough. My roof is terrible. It is in terrible condition. It is not even in good condition. It's terrible. So there was one morning at home, I woke up and I was hearing this banging, and I was like, what is that? And my neighbor just sold their house, and they were getting a roof replaced, which made no sense to me because their roof was just replaced, but it must have been part of the sale of the house. I don't know. So the guys were up at the top of the roof and they're putting it on. And these are the guys that are working on the roof, you know, not the guy knocking on my door trying to get the quote. These are like the guys doing the work. And so I went over there, you know, and they all spoke Spanish, which I don't really speak Spanish very well. No. Un poquito Spanish, español. They all spoke Spanish except one guy, which I was really happy he spoke a little bit of English. And so him and I are like, I'm doing charades, you know what I mean? Like, El Rufo needs a replazo, you know? I don't know, okay. I'm not trying to make fun of you guys, that was funny. And it was early in the morning and like, seriously, like, I might have been in my PJs. You know, I'm running over there being like, oh my God, there's actual workers. And I get over there and I say, hey, when you're done doing that roof, would you, you know, basically what we agreed upon is that he would come over and he would get on my roof and he would give me a quote. And I was kind of excited because I was like, maybe I'll get something, this is just the roofer. Maybe I'll get something less than like $18,000 or $15,000. And so he finished his job. He came over to my roof, got up on the ladder, came down, and he looked at me. He says, how is your roof not leaking? And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, that is probably the worst roof I've seen. And I was like, is it really not leaking? I don't know. Do I need to go in my attic? Like, he's like, that's really bad. And I was like, yeah, I know it's bad. And he wasn't, trust me, this guy was not a sales guy at all. Like, he really was not trying to sell me. He was like, he was one of the workers, you know? And he's like, you need to get that thing replaced as soon as possible because it's gonna leak if it's not already leaking. So I was like, okay, gotta get this. And so he said he was gonna give me a quote. I know I'm making this a long story. I'm sorry. Just follow me here for those that care about this. And he said, he said he'll email me. And so he ends up emailing me. You want to guess the price? I don't know. Guess out loud right now. Did you guess yet? Okay. He quoted me, and I don't have it in front of me, $7,000 and something. So basically $7,000. I did everything I could because he ended up coming over later too, and I did everything I could to be like, that might be a good price. I was trying to be like, should I negotiate him down? I don't know. You know what I mean? There's a part of me that was like, felt like I was in Mexico and I had to start like negotiating or something. But no, I was extremely excited that I got that price. And I don't know for sure how his license is, you know, like I don't have a license to do. I don't know the legality of something. I'm just saying that in a whisper, you know. Anyways, he is going to replace my roof, and I am ecstatic about it. And again, I have no idea where I'm getting this money. I haven't saved up that much, but I'm gonna figure something out. I'm gonna sell something. I don't know. I'll figure something out. So I'm getting a new roof, and I don't think my current roof is leaking. In fact, we're gonna go check it out to make sure. We're gonna go up in the attic and check it out. So I had to get a company to take off the solar panels because the roofer won't do it. He says that's not what I do. You know, he's not an electrician, you know, because you got to like disconnect everything and stuff in the box. So I had to get another quote to get the solar panels off, and that's when I got that $7,000 quote. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, how much time does it take him to do it? You know, that it costs $7,000. It's one day's job. You know, these people are making some money. So I finally ended up going through like 4, 5 quotes or something like that, and I eventually got it down to, what was it, 3,000 something, almost 4,000 is where I got my quote, to the lowest quote that I got. So Currently, I have my solar panels off my roof and sitting in my garage. I am debating on whether or not I just want to sell those things and get rid of them because they're really not worth it for me. But I'm debating on that right now. And then I just met with the roofer a couple days ago, and he's going up to replace the roof in a week and a half, I think. Or, no. What is today? Oh, in a week. He's going to replace the roof in a week. And I'm going to show you some before and after photos. And I am so excited that I finally got my roof replaced. So there you go. There's the update on my roof that everyone wants to know. I think, what does that make my total price to be? About $10,000. So half. I got half. I'm pretty excited. Pretty excited. I don't know how I'm gonna pay for it, but I'm gonna figure it out. I'll figure it out. This is good stuff. Like, you have no, like, well, you do have an idea because you've been watching my channel, but like, that has been like hanging over, the roof has been hanging over forever. Like, I can't do anything because I gotta save for the roof. I can't do this because I gotta save for the roof. You know, it's like, welcome to home ownership. I honestly think that it's cheaper to rent than it is to buy, because like, I have to pay all this money, and yeah, I have equity in my house, but unless I get a home equity loan, which I really don't want to do that, it seems like it's cheaper to rent. That's just my thought right now. I feel like 1 week I'm gonna have a new roof. You guys are gonna see it now because I'm gonna give you before and after photos. But I'm very excited about this. This is very good news for me. And then I don't have to worry about it anymore. Eventually I'll end up selling the house, so that's why I have to replace the roof. Eventually it's not gonna be my house anymore, you know. So I gotta make it sellable. And then eventually I'll get my money back because I have the equity. I don't have anything else to say. Like, I have nothing else to talk about. I really don't. I really have nothing else to talk about. So I guess I'll end the video now, because that's really the title of this video, is my update on my roof. So I wanna thank you for watching and joining me tonight in my beautiful tent, with my candles lit and my new lights behind me. It is one of the last nights I'm gonna be here, and it's always nice to have you join me. So thank you for that, and I hope to see you on the next video. Good night. Bye-bye.